as watu wa kuja ati wanacheza Kenya, but ukienda huko England wako bench. I can give you an example of somebody you highly rated was called Wanyama. When Wanyama was playing for Tottenham, brother, that dude was always in bench. Not so many times you could have seen him playing in the Nini, but when he was coming to Kenya, he was so much hyped.
Captain.
That is what happens with the football, and we forget that the moment vijana wanajitolea kucheza huku home local leagues KPL, wako full time wanacheza mpira wanakagusa all full time wako kwa pitch full time, but ule mjamaa ameenda Europe ni vizuri ako na facilities na training but also maybe within the 38 games maybe you see him coming up for maybe 10-15 games. So that is the difference, and I think also it has transpired with fans. If you see fans, we don't like. For example, if you ask even our group, ask them if they know all the players of Kenya, 25 man squad, which is going to Ivory Coast. Nobody will tell you all of them. They will just tell you some couple of players. They not know
I think
everybody. I
nini
think.
coach Barnabe na Boni.
Mm,
Because
I think
unajua
only.
Boni wanga anakufa na the local leagues. Hata weekends anakuanga Dandora.
Na mimi sijiondoi hapo, Alex. That's why
Hata
I'm trying to
mimi.
change. Nowadays, I'm trying
Yes.
to change. You see, I'm not talking about football as per se from that perspective, yeah, England perspective. I want to change kidogo. I want to be watching these local leagues. I want even to be knowing which matches are being played. I want to be going and seeing them live. Hakuna haja niendelee kusherehekea mzungu huko bwana. Tunapigaga makofi, tunapiga makofi, hata unasema sisi ni part of the group 25th man squad. Wakishinda hata ikombe unashinda ukisikia watu wakisema tumeshinda. Mnashinda aje bwana? Mmeshinda nini na si nyinyi mmeshinda? Ni watu wako huko Europe wameshinda ikombe bwana. Mafanzo wao wako karibu huko ndio wameshinda. Sisi tukiwa Kenya, sisi ile kitu tunafaa kuwa tukicelebrate ni last time the Police FC ndio walishinda hiyo kikombe, so we were supposed to be saying timu yetu ya Police FC imeshinda. Unasikia bana, lakini tunabishana, unakuta tunabishana, tunasema lakini yule jamaa uliona vile Kago alikuwa anacheza ile team, ulikuwa unaona vile nani alikuwa anacheza hii team Masud, walikuwa wanajaribu, tunafaa tuangalie man of the match, tuna compare nani sasa amekuwa akiwika kwa ile wing, but you find us also us is like we are colonized kidogo kwa akili. We talk about players who are there in those leagues. I'm trying to change also. I'm trying to change. That is something I'm changing, but hivyo umesema ni ukweli, foreign players mimi nataka tu kuona tu the players who are playing the Premier League. That is what I want, the Kenya Premier League.
Yes, hapo, and it's also a good thing we mentioned about the players playing in the local, because I have no problem with somebody like Lenkupae Junior, but kusema tu ukweli, if we are to be objective, playing in Australia, it's Australian league iko chini, kusema tu ukweli, because even if you see the Club World Cup, hizo ni teams zenye zilikuwa zinakuwa hammered 7-8 goals by Bayern Munich. So ni to end for some people wakisikia somebody like Lenkupae Junior is playing in Australia, they might see it as a big thing, but imagine playing in Australia. It's Australian league iko chini sana, truthfully speaking. It's not a league ambayo iko juu. So whatever is doing in Australian league, there are many people who are doing it here in the local league, and they do deserve the chance. But either way, Jose, tumekuwa na, let me put also the lineup yenye ilikuwa against this is the lineup yenye ilikuwa hapo against Burundi. Those were the players that were called up, and the next game tuko nayo ni we are going to play against Ivory Coast, and before that game hapo nimeona the Gabon coach wa Gabon hapo amesema Jose that he said hapo that in the first game that we played against Ivory Coast, McCarthy was still new, hapo amepata his tactics right, but he's very very much counting on Benny McCarthy to be able to do him the job, because Gabon are hoping for Kenya to be able to decide who is the one going to clinch top spot and get the chance to qualify for the World Cup 2026. So and we are going away to Ivory Coast, and Zalendo has been saying time and time here again that the only way we can gauge whether we have improved as a team or not is by playing without the 12th man. And Jose, you have been saying here hapa time and time again, kuna many videos hapo umesema that we have to play against some decent sides at least to measure where we are, and we are going up against the previous AFCON winners, and this is something yenye itatusaidia to be able to get and see what we can do. But with this team of ours, mi nasema yani team yetu ya CHAN, there was so much connection in the team which is lacking so much in this now sasa the national team sasa yenye tuko international players, but tuko na game hapo. So Jose, do you agree with your coach wa Gabon that this time Makati gets it right? It was the first time hapo he was still new.
Yes, thank you for that question. I would like to disagree with Zalendo in one thing. Zalendo said that Kenya had been need to go away from the 12th man, but we have seen Kenya playing without the 12th man. They have been playing away in Uganda. Hawakuwa wanachezea Kenya. There was no standard fields. Haukuwa na stadium standard Kenya at that time when they were playing under Firati. And we saw some results also, even if we bash Firati sana. There was some decent nini we got results we got from nini. Hata si Chelsea tukicheza nao tuliwagonga kama hatuna fans, and we went to draw with Ivory Coast. Tulienda draw na Ivory Coast bila fans. So that one I can disagree. It's not that Kenyans need a 12th man. The problem is we need to articulate our football. That is the only problem. But for what you're saying about Gabon, that coach said the right thing. McCarthy, when he came, you cannot come as a new coach and it starts clicking at the same time. It sometimes it clicks, but not all. It clicks when you already have come and you have a team which is good. For example, you can take, because I know people like English Premier League, you can take, for example, a team like Liverpool. When Klopp left, he left a standard team, or a team which was good. So when this coach came, Maresca, you saw how he won that title because the team was still there, and so many teams you have seen which were there and they were working. Even now, if City, if it is still performing inachukua kikombe, I think the next coach atakuja bado atafanya kitu nayo because he'll be having the same players. But the problem is actually is our team Kenya is always prone to changes. So this time utakuwa na hii change, coach akikuja mpya anakuja na change zake. So I think that is the issue actually, that McCarthy is not able to perform within the first game season walicheza, but I think from now henceforth he's now liable. Tunaweza muuliza maswali because he has been with the team now for almost 1 year now, so he can be held liable. Sasa anaweza tuambia if the team will not perform, he can now start telling us what is the issue, because we have given him time, we have given him players, we have given him all the support he can be given as a coach. So I think also he should step up also, and show us that there is something they are doing. We don't need that he winning at Evo ASAP, Alex. We need to see improvement in that team. That is what I'm waiting for. Mi siangalia hata mabao. Me, I don't look at goals nowadays. Siangaliagi goals more so. Hata Manu hapo uliona ilishinda, lakini ilishinda team ikiwa aje, unaona? We need to have a consistent team in Kenya, a team that utaangalia uone hii team, yes, ina grow. Tunaona midfield ina grow, haitingishwi. So ndio ulisikia nikisema the last time I was here, nilisema we don't need quick fix. We need to go through the painful process ya kujua tumepiga pigwa, lakini tumeman up. Saizi tuko sawa, so we can be able to now take the next step of actually now going and defending or trying and to win this cup. That is what happens in football. But we cannot have quick fix all the time. Quick fix panaita tusaidia. Hiyo kitu iwezi isaidiagi nakaka for a short while, juu ni kama tu kiatu uendelee kuweka viraka ama uendelee kuzishona shona. There is a time itakuja ipige kabisa, and that time hautaweza kuwa na kiatu. so itabidi ununue tu ingine. That is what we are doing. We need to have a team building that tunaona ina grow. So we need to see those youngsters akina Masud akina even I don't know why Abud was called for. Abud aliitwa. Has
No,
it been called?
niko at least hapa. Vincent Hapa ndio amemreplace, was replaced by Vincent Hapa. I have the list here hapa. Ndio hii hapo in the
Mseto
defense
again? Let me
hapo.
see Mseto.
Yeah, Abud was there but he didn't play. So alicheza ni
So Abud
Vincent
is
Hapa.
there. Kibwage, I see is there. Ominja is there. Sylvester Owino is there. I see, very nice.
Runi
Sakari is
Onyango,
there. I can see
Daniel Sakari.
Sakari is there.
Mm.
Oni Onyango ni yule anacheza international, si ndio?
Eh,
Mimi hao siwaangalii sana. Duke Abuya simwangalii sana. Ben Stanley, Malvin Nabwire. Kasi Malvin Nabwire hapo, Sino Biambo. Me, I'm looking at these youngsters. And then we
Boniface
have
Mushiri.
Boniface Mushiri there. We have wacha nao akina Lenkupai na akina Job Ochieng nao wanacheza international, they might leave us. Kuna sasa strikers kwanza, Michael Olunga striking force wameshindwa kabisa. Peano Gam na alafu tuna Rollins pia ni international. Huyo
Mm.
Rollins na yeye hata sielewagi ile game anacheza, mimi sijaielewa game yake vizuri. And then we have let me see for the goalkeepers. I know we have
Goalkeepers Bwire.
kuna Faruk Shikalo, sawa.
Mm.
Brian Bwire. Kwa nini Brian Omondi anawekwa namba 3? I never understand. Brian Omondi. Unataka kusema Brian Bwire anakuwa juu ya Brian Omondi? I don't
So
understand that. Hiyo
so
sijaielewa.
initially before Chan, Bwire ndio amekuwa akitushikia since unajua saizi ilifika point tulijam sana na Matasi. So Bwire ndio amekuwa akitushikia but after Chan tumeona yenyewe Brian Omondi anaweza tufanyia job. So saizi hapo kuna some competition. Hii game ya juzi ya Burundi, this guy Bwire started but Bwire alipata very bad injury in the 4th minute. So Brian Omondi came on. In the game against Gambia, Brian Omondi was the one who played. So I think
But
coach
I
is
see
trying to interchange.
Brian Omondi as a good keeper. I like
Brian
Brian Omondi.
Omondi.
Even when you watch at that game ya Burundi, you could see even the kind of goalkeeping he was doing is good. But nimependa Sakari amewekwa. I like that